appears to be escalating tensions with the Philippines in the South China Sea. As the latest developments reveal, confrontations are kicking up a notch. One America's chief White House correspondent, Paige, has the latest.
I'm speaking with former National Security Council spokesman under the Trump administration, John Elliott. John, I want to turn to the story real quick coming out of the Philippines as new tensions are now escalating in the South China Sea. The Philippines and China, they've been fraught with these increasing confrontations. The latest development revealing that China is using these bladed weapons to threaten these Filipino soldiers, slashing its vessels and boats as well. Should we be taking this latest escalation in the South China Sea seriously?
Absolutely, we should take it seriously because this is another show of force by China. My boss in the last administration, Robert O'Brien, who is the National Security Advisor, he used the analogy. He said that China wants to make the South China Sea its own Lake Tahoe because it wants to essentially treat it as its own lake and something where nobody else can move. And so when you have China pushing and, in fact, engaging with some very low-level contacts between military on military with these islands, engaging with the Philippines, it's a show of strength. And so this is just them pushing out a major U.S. ally in the region and saying that we're going to confront your ally. It's almost like what they did with the spy balloon. It's testing U.S. strength. So at this point, it's something that it shows that they're not taking it as seriously as they should.
Right, and that's a very interesting way to put it. They want to turn the South China Sea into their own Lake Tahoe. That's a great way to put it, and just for people to understand the magnitude of just how seriously China is about, moving forward with keeping its defense, etc. And John, before we go, the Biden administration has since reaffirmed its commitment, its alliance, its support to the Philippines. But is that going to be enough in countering forces like China?
Well, look, it's a step in the right direction, but it's not nearly what was going on under President Trump. And so this is something where we had a very strong alliance there. It's good that President Biden may be trying to follow in, but it's not to the same level that President Trump had. And so that's why we need to assert our strength when it comes to our allies in the Western Pacific. And right now it's the opposite.
Yep, under President Trump we had peace through strength. So
exactly.
We'll see, something to definitely keep an eye on, more possible global conflicts. We will definitely see. Former National Security Council spokesman under the Trump administration, John Elliott, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Monica.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.